Story time, guys. I've been postponing this story for a while, but since we're in the season of making videos, here goes. I want to tell you guys a story of being part of Tinga Tinga the musical. It's been like 7 million months. Anyway, I'm telling it many months later. How this story started was I got a call from a friend. Is it a text? I can't remember.
Reached is not in.
Shiba called me to the Elephant to talk about stage managing Tinga Tinga the musical. The terms were very simple. We're gonna need 150% commitment, and I thought that was just a statement because, of course, as a true Nairobian, I had my other biasharas going on the side, and little did I know what was waiting for me. And for those of you who don't know, Tinga Tinga is a musical written by the wonderful, the amazing, the awesome Claudia Lloyd. The music is by Eric Wainaina, produced by Shiba Hast. Off we started with the rehearsal. I think it was end of July, beginning of August. I slowly began to realize that this was not your ordinary gig. Morning, guys. My routine for the past couple of days: get up early in the morning at about 4, work out, have my coffee, and then we are off to work. Basically meant, if I'm not wrong, 6 days, 9 to 5, or is it 8 to 5, full days of work. New friends. Some of the friends that already existed became deeper, better. One of those. Actually, a huge chunk of those guys I now consider good friends and also colleagues in this budding Nairobi or Kenyan creative scene. Remember the 150% commitment I talked about? It's for real. It's guys who showed up strong, and the audience wouldn't have been able to tell that they were sick or they had lost a loved one, or they were just going through all kinds of challenges. Everyone gave their best, and it was very intense, very demanding of everything: your mental capacity, your emotional capacity, and of course your physical capacity. And it would have not been as good as it was if the cast and the crew had not been committed 150%. It was exciting, it was fun. There's nothing as rewarding as seeing an audience, like the kids and their friends and their families and even everyone else who came to watch the show. It was just awesome after the show to see people's facial expressions. I think I need to say that, I had some experience in putting together live shows and concerts and things like those, but this was a masterclass. And I must mention a gentleman called Eric Goldman. He's a lighting designer Eric is a lighting designer from States, and I went through like a 2-3 day masterclass that changed everything that I knew about how to put together a show. Thank you, Eric. Yeah! So we finished the run in Nairobi, and then I think there was a week or 2 weeks. No, it was about a week, a couple of days before heading out to New York, Broadway. We were ready because, after doing 40 shows, you're ready, but we were still not ready because it's a new experience, new audience. So anyway, we traveled to New York. I have been through New York, like the airport, but never to like New York, and New York is intense. I think a day before getting to the theater, we passed by it, and I remember seeing the title of the play running across the screen, the LED screen out there, and the feeling of, oh my gosh, this is actually happening. We got to meet the crew, Colleen, of course Dave again, Bob, and the rest. Was awesome working with them, getting to learn and share experiences. They went out of their way to ensure that we had a good time. They hosted us really well, and they went out of their way to ensure that we were successful. And we had an awesome run. I also don't remember how many shows there were, so if you're watching this and you are part of the Tinga Tinga crew, please work up or comments. But awesome. It was again rewarding to see people happy and just awed and floored by the experience and the play. Got to hang out with family. We got to see Aaron play one of his shows Some of us watched different musicals. I had the opportunity to watch The Lion King, and that was an awesome experience. Yeah, within no time, it was time to come back home. Some withdrawal because, not some, it was sad because after spending about 3 months of your time, almost every day with these guys, with the cast and the crew, it was time to say goodbye to that. Since I got back, of course, a good chunk of my work now is stage managing plays. So I've been part of Luanda Rockman, a play by John Jumbi and produced by Modo Music. I got to be part of Written on the Body, produced by Shiba and written by Andy Akisia, directed by Mugambi. Yeah, so talk about a life-altering experience. Embrace change. When those opportunities knock, go for them. All the best. Thank you for your time. Yeah.